Hello, Girl Gang. This is Amber Vargas, founder and owner of Girl Pursuit, and this is episode 34. We're going to talk about why I don't talk about politics and why that's okay for me right now. So, listen to this. You can care so deeply, right? You can care so deeply about the world and choose not to make it your platform political. You can be healing, you can be learning and surviving, and not have the capacity to engage publicly with politics. Silence isn't always complicity. Sometimes it's self preservation, and knowing your limits is wisdom, not cowardice. Why do I say that? Because I have been asked before about utilizing my platform because it's all about empowering the fire inside every girl, right? And I thought that this would be something to talk about to let my audience know that I necessarily do not need to because I choose to. It's my brand and I do what I want to do with my brand, right? Keep it authentic to what I believe that I need to bring value into it and how the output of it is. It's not here nor there. But I know honoring my capacity, knowing my capacity and honoring it is what keeps me grounded in real life. Protecting my peace and tending to my inner work that I've been on, this journey that y'all have been on with me, that's the goddess in real life in me. I know some of y'all may feel that that's not true. If you're not speaking up, you're part of the problem. I feel like that creates shame for not being informed enough. It feels pressure to perform activism, and also anxiety that my silence means I don't care, and guilt for not posting it. I have this internal conflict, right? Like, I do care about what's happening in the world, but I'm really not well versed enough to speak intelligently on it. Truth be told, I've had a conversation and I've kind of just stopped right when a comment was made, and I didn't know what to say and I was neutral. And that was literally because I didn't want to say anything wrong to possibly offend someone, the person that was talking to me. And it wasn't because I agreed or disagreed, but only because I literally didn't want to offend, and also I wasn't well versed. I do not spend my time looking at the media and researching, or however it is, to each his own, right? But I don't do that, and I'm just trying to be a better me, just what I can control. And I understand it takes one person, starts with one person. But honestly, engaging with politics spikes my cortisol. And I'm over here trying to lower it because I'm trying not to rage so much with my children, with my husband, with myself. I'm doing the inner healing work, and I can't take on the world's pain right now. And it's not because I don't care. I care deeply. I donate. I have conversations privately with some people, but I just don't make it public. And because I'm doing the capacity work, the survival work of motherhood, marriage, keeping my head above water, the inner healing, the generational trauma that I have, the personal growth, the emotional regulations that I'm trying to work on. And because I know my limits, my real measurable stress response, which is the cortisol, right? And I just don't feel like I am. I'd rather stay silent than speak poorly, if that makes sense. And my mental health matters to me, so protecting it is valid. And because this platform, Girl Pursuit, it's about personal growth, motherhood, healing, empowerment, it's not a political platform. I'm allowed to define what I talk about. If I really cared, I'd speak up. That would be guilt, right? My silence is privileged? No, it's not. And not every person has to be an activist. I'm allowed to define my boundaries. And I can care and speak and not speak about it publicly. So reclaiming my peace, focusing on healing, and defining what my platform is about. And my right to say, not right now. Or maybe not at all. So this work that I am doing with Girl Pursuit, it is meaningful. I believe personal transformation is resistance. And I don't have to be loud in those rooms, quote unquote, to make an impact. And healing myself heals my lineage. That's radicalism. So balancing the work. Do the private work if you're like me. Honor your capacity. Don't perform. Don't judge. Takeaway here is, again, not every platform has to be political. Inner healing is important work. And protecting my mental health is valid. I can care and be silent publicly. And I know my limits. So no, I don't talk about politics on this platform, and I'm okay with that. Not because I don't care, but because I'm doing different work right now. I'm healing, I'm raising kids, I'm trying to keep my cortisol down and my sanity up. And I've decided that this space, the Girl Pursuit, is about personal growth, not political discourse. You might disagree, that's okay. But I'm releasing the guilt. I'm honoring my capacity, and I'm trusting that the work that I'm doing, healing myself, raising empowered children, teaching women to trust their fire, that matters too. You don't have to speak on everything to be a good person. You just have to know your values and live them, even quietly. And with that, y'all, I bid y'all farewell. Till next time, this is Amber Vargas, founder of Girl Pursuit. Take care.